As we told you just moments ago, the White House announced it's pausing tariffs on Canada for 30 days, but they're not off the table. Today's Consumer Alert takes a look at how tariffs on Canada may wallop your wallop.
Yeah.
Wallop your wallet.
Yeah, tough to say, isn't it?
Tough to say.
And tougher to experience, let me tell you.
Where might we feel the most pain here?
Well, definitely at the gas pump, Brett. More than half of the petroleum products that the U.S. imports comes from our neighbors to the north. The two countries have a network of refineries and pipelines that complement each other, coupled in crude, partnered in petroleum. This tariff tiff is a big deal, and nowhere could the pain be felt more than here in the Northeast. In March of 2022, $4 gas was a bargain. Long lines snaked through the parking lot of Costco as folks waited to fill up. That's because the average price of a gallon of gas in Rochester was $4.33. While the Trump tariffs may not drive prices that high, experts do predict pain at the pump.
Not only is it oil that is flowing from Canada down to refineries that are generally in the Great Lakes, Midwest, and Rockies, but it's also Canadian refineries that are also sending refined products into areas like New England and Western New York. So this is going to be a big bite to those in upstate New York.
The U.S. imports 4 million barrels of crude oil per day from Canada, making our neighbors to the north the biggest source of foreign crude in America. And that doesn't include the refined petroleum products imported from Canada.
This is something that is going to impact not only gasoline, but jet fuel, heating oil, diesel, propane, just about everything to the tune of 10 to 25 cents a gallon over the next week or so, as long as these tariffs remain implemented.
The question is why? Since 2018, the U.S. has been the biggest oil producer in the world. The problem? The kind of oil we produce. 2 decades ago, many U.S. refineries invested in equipment that processed heavy, low-quality crude. Then the fracking boom hit. That oil is a light, higher-quality crude oil that many American refineries can't process. So the U.S. exports that light, high-quality crude and imports the low-quality variety, much of which is from Canada. That means, for good or ill, the U.S. and Canada are inextricably tethered in trade.
To act like the U.S. is the only country and that all our oil can just stay here and solve the world's problems is certainly a very simplistic understanding of things.
Very simplistic indeed. Now, the president promised a 10% tariff on petroleum products from Canada and 25% on other products. As we said before, that's on pause for now. But experts say a prolonged tariff fight could have a devastating effect on the economy.